we still have a little bit of time, and if I could, we want to take you back to a few years ago to a little stage built just for us at the Holiday Inn, and I sung with my pal, Lightning Charlie. Give it up.
That was just awesome. Give Anthony and Blake and Chris a big round of applause. Great to hear you again, man.
Great to hear you.
You sound so good. Me and Beth were over there just thinking, can we sneak out this side?
Oh.
That stage, it sounded like a bicycle built for two. It was a stage built for us two.
Yeah.
And Mac was, Mac didn't leave any doubt about what he wanted, did he?
No.
It was he made it very clear what it was he wanted. He was very shy around people.
Yeah.
And he would do things in a very unconventional way as well. I mean, he wasn't, he didn't build buildings by the book, and he didn't, the thing that he did by bringing Anthony and I together made little or no sense as well. He had heard, well, Anthony told the story of Carol and Mac hearing him play and sing at Roscoe's wedding and wanting to have him in the club, and really building the club around, the piano bar type of a thing. And Anthony called me one night and asked me to come join him up on stage there. And so I did, and was excited to be doing that, and just to play a show and go home. Well, Mac heard it and said, "Want you two together? Don't put you two together." And we were like, "Well, what?" Because we both had our own separate, careers.
Yeah.
And it really didn't make much sense, because at the time I was playing just all blues and rock and roll music and soul music. And Anthony's playing, gospel music and country music and pop music and things. And it didn't make any sense on paper to do that. But it worked. It made perfect sense, and once you heard it. And, it didn't make sense at the time, for example, for Mac to build a dance floor behind the bandstand. But that's what he wanted, and that's what he did, and somehow it worked.
Somehow it worked.
I still have people come up to me and they said, "I used to dance for you guys at Chops in Bristol." I said, "We always thought you were kind of good looking." I said, "That's because you were behind me." Doesn't make any sense.
See, if you remember, the restaurant was behind the bar. Now, this was Mac's thinking on that. He put soundproof glass, and that's pretty high, isn't it?
Right, to keep all the unwanted noise out of the restaurant.
Out of the restaurant. And he said, now that way, if the dance floor's behind you, he said, then those folks over there in the dining room can look in and see them dancing, and the people in the bar can look back and see them dancing, and those people from the dining room, when they get done eating, will come to the bar and hear you sing.
Right, and know that there's something going on good in there, because they couldn't hear it through the
That was
sound.
his thinking on that.
Jesus, won't you come by here? Oh, Jesus, won't you come by here? Jesus, won't you come by here? Now is a needed child. Oh, now is a needed child. Jesus, won't you come by here? Well, children, by and by, Lord, when the morning comes, yeah, all the saints of God together at home, we will tell the story how we overcome, and we'll understand better by and by. Trials dark on every hand, and we cannot understand all the ways that God will lead us to the blessed promised land. He will guide us with His eye, and He'll follow
saints of God gathered home, we would tell the story how you overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by. On the verse, take the verse with me. Okay, wait a minute, I gotta think of it. Temptations, hidden snares often take us unaware, and our thoughts are made to believe, for some thoughtless word to be, and we wonder why the test when we try